Well, it's been a long time since you guys have had a conference loss. Just kind of what's your immediate reaction or maybe reaction to the team won?
It's definitely a tough one. It's something that a lot of guys on this team haven't been through before, and even recently I haven't. But ultimately, I wasn't good enough tonight. The team wasn't good enough tonight, and it's up to us seniors to come back tomorrow and figure out what we want to be. Because I keep trying to tell guys in there, like, it is tough losing one, but we get to wake up tomorrow and continue to play the game. So our season's not over, and we still have goals that we want to reach, and we're going to keep working for those.
You've had a couple games in a row now where it's been able to pull out, tight wins. Did it feel like a loss was coming, or did you guys think you maybe were able to keep winning games like this?
I think that's something over the last 3 or 4 years that's kind of developed here. Is no matter what situation we're in, we never feel like we're out, never. And even tonight, it was tough. Both sides of the ball need to step up. Offense obviously stepped up in the game, and defense didn't get the stop. But there was never a point in the game where it felt like we were going to lose. That's just not who we are. That's not how we train. Ultimately, we didn't do enough to get it done tonight. So we just got to get back tomorrow, keep fixing those things.
They ran the ball really well. What were they doing to make things tough in that part of the game?
I think they had a good game plan going into the to our game, but the reality is stopping the run comes down to physicality and violence at the point of attack. That's something that we didn't have tonight, and that was one of the points of emphasis. So we got to continue to grow each and every week. So it was not something that we like to see, but we got to fix it.
They've always had tempo, always had a lot of speed. Is maybe the ability they had at the point of attack, is that something they've improved on?
I think so, and I think they did a really good job of attacking us, and they had a good game plan. They were able to get the ball on edges with the reverses, the jet sweeps, and that's something that we prepared for. But it just obviously wasn't enough tonight, and it stinks, but we got to be okay with that because that's what we were tonight. It's not necessarily what we want to be, but we just got to keep working.
As Keith mentioned, obviously they came in averaging 242.2 yards a game, and then they had a dominant performance on the ground like that. Did they show something on tape than what was different than what you guys saw tonight?
No, I think it was very similar to what they've shown. They kind of stuck to who they are, so it wasn't necessarily too different. We just weren't good enough tonight, and we're going to continue to work and grow to be the best team in this conference.
Did the quarterback change impact you guys at all, or was what you were doing, how you were playing?
Not necessarily. It stinks to see a great player like Plumlee go out. He was very dynamic, and when the backup came in, we had faced him last year, and maybe he wasn't as athletic, but he did a great job spreading the ball around, and when he needed to make plays, he did. So it didn't necessarily change too much of what we wanted to do, but prayers go out to him. Hopefully he's able to recover and get back soon.
Looks like you guys are running an extra safety on a lot. Was that specific to this matchup and the way they play?
Yeah, it was. It was specific to what we kind of wanted to attack them with, and it had some success tonight. It's something that we may be able to grow on in the future.
I know this is a tough question because you've really never been in this position before, but what can you do as one of the leaders to make sure this loss doesn't snowball into other losses?
Yeah, I think it comes on me and all the seniors, because ultimately Coach Fick says this team goes if the seniors go. So as a captain, as a leader, and as a senior, I just got to continue to remind everybody that what we want to do is still out there, and we still have to come in tomorrow with the same attitude we did the 6 previous weeks after wins. Nothing changes other than the fact that we have to really reflect on who we are and where we want to go, and because we can still get there with the rest of the season, and we just got to continue to attack and grow to show who we really want to be.
We talked about a lot of young guys haven't even experienced a conference loss. Do you feel like it's something that those guys can maybe grow from, and the way you guys did from Memphis back in 2019?
No, absolutely. I think if guys go into this upcoming week with the right mindset, it's going to be a great opportunity to grow. And obviously, you don't want to have an opportunity like this. You don't want to have a loss and have to grow from it. But this is a situation we're faced with today. So we can go one of two ways, and I'm going to continue to push everybody to go up. because that's, you know, this program, you know, this is what you've seen year after year is, you know, we go up, and, you know, it's not going to change. It's not, I mean, it's just not. We are who we are, and we're continuing to grow from this.
All right, thanks, Will.
Yep.
We'll do Trey Tucker next.